Hi, Daisy. Hi, Daisy. Hi, Daisy. Daisy was getting a quick pre-stream nap and oh, okay. Oh, what's up? Come here. Come on, Daisy. Come on. Now she's camera shy. Come on, Daisy. Come here. Come here. Come on. Come on, Daisy. Come on. She was all cool with chilling with me until I put on the camera. Yeah. 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 Come on. There you go. Come on. Come on. I believe in you. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Who's a good Daisy? Who's a good Daisy? Yeah. Yeah. Everyone say hi to Daisy. Welcome to Daisy. This is our lovely little Daisy. Oh yeah, you're gonna lick me. Gonna lick me. So I am dog sitting for the day as my parents traveled down to Kansas to go to a metal show, and yeah, they left Daisy in my care. And she is very licky. And you may notice that there's a new channel point reward, limited time only, in which you can spend channel points to give Daisy a treat. Just saying. Just saying. She deserves all the treats, don't you, Daisy? Yeah. She has like 5-6 toys here, and she just doesn't care about the toys. She only wants me. She only wants to be around me. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, who's a good girl? Yeah. There we go. There's the treat to Daisy. Alright. Yeah, you know what this is. Yeah, hold on, hold on. Yeah. Trying to make sure the Ziploc doesn't spill anything out. Daisy, here. No, no, oh, come here, over here. No, over here, come here. Come on. Come on. Come on, Daisy. Come on. Come on, Dougie. Come on. Come on. Up here. She don't want to listen to me. Come on. Up here. I'm going to put your treat up there. You got to get up here to get it. Come on. Come here. Come on. Daisy. You want your treat? You want your treat? Come here. Come here. Up here. Up here. Come on. Up here. Come on. You can do it. Up here. There you go. There you go. Yeah. Oh, okay. And away she goes with it. She gets milk bones, pieces of milk bones as treats for being a good puppo and for when she goes outside. And then she gets a one of those other treat things that helps clean their teeth. But that is only for the morning. Oh, come here. Come here. Yeah, hold on. Gotta get your leg back in here. There you go. Yeah, good girl. No, that's the only treat you get for now. You have to wait for at least an hour to get another treat. Yeah. Come on. Up here. Up here. There you go. Good girl. Good girl. Yeah. She's done a lot of napping today. She didn't, unlike the previous time that she was here, she didn't spend an hour laying in front of the back door wondering where my parents went. She actually has become accustomed to being here. So she just chilled with me all day. Although she's not used to a bathroom that has a door that's open, so she decided to lay against the shower while I was showering and then tried to lick me clean. Yeah. Who's a good doggy? Yeah. Yeah. I know you want to lick the heck out of me, doggy. Yeah. She also very much enjoys these pillows. I wasn't sure how I'd be able to sit on the couch because she really crammed herself in over here before the stream started. Yeah. She's a good puppo. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah. 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 Who's a good doggy? Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, there you go. Yeah. Yeah. We're gonna have a fun we're gonna have a fun time in the morning because she's used to going outside at 5 in the morning and getting fed at 7. Yeah, you know where your treats are, don't you? She's used to going outside at 5 in the morning and getting fed at 7, and I've been going to bed by 5 in the morning, so we'll find a way to make it work. Especially because I have to go out to the farm in the morning anyway to get all the cats and dogs out there fed, and I think I have to feed the chickens too. Yeah. Yeah. You gonna chill on this side of the couch, or you wanna chill on the pillows? Or are you gonna try and sleep on my legs? Because you did that earlier. Yeah. But yes. Welcome to Daisy, our lovely stream guest. I hope she is as wonderful to you as she is to me. So how y'all doing today? You having a good one? Are you having a good day? Having a good Saturday? Has your Saturday been well? Has your Saturday been well? Yeah? Yeah? Yeah. She normally doesn't wear a harness like all around, but that's because she has a pen out at the farm. I have no pen for her here, so yeah, she'll have the harness at least until it's bedtime, and then I'll take that off her. It's just a lot easier than trying to get the harness on her each time. I tell you what. Not that she like hates it, but if she knows that it's outside time, she gets really hype and really hyper. Yeah. Yeah? You gonna sit there all stoic? Yeah. Yeah. You're a good doggy, aren't you? Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, I hope everyone's had a good Saturday so far. I hope your Saturday's been going well. Daisy, I think you're slightly out of frame. Girl, you got to learn how to be photogenic more. But yeah, like I said, I hope everyone's having a good Saturday. I hope your Saturday's been well. I hope things have been going great for you. I think I need to clean this real quick. Excuse me, Daisy. Yeah. No, that's not food. It is neither food nor treat. You cannot eat it. You cannot lick it. Yeah. Yeah. Let me clean my glasses. Oh, there you go. Again, she has like 5 toys over there, and will not play with any of them in my house. She just wants to constantly be next to me. There we go. I think we're all good there. Ah, much better. Yeah. Welcome, Owl. Eat the glasses, Daisy. Get him. You gonna lick my ears? Yeah. Something about her ears and feet. Ears and feet are her big things. Yeah. Yeah, Daisy. We could just have this whole stream literally just be me sitting here petting Daisy. We'll only do that if we get to a level 5 hype train. Oh, yeah. You get a good shakedown? No, you don't get treats. Not yet. You just had one. Yeah. Yeah. You got the sneezies? Sneezies all gone? I think sneezies are all gone. I think we're good. Yeah, Al, how's your Saturday been treating you? Have you had a good Saturday as well? Yeah, I'm talking to people on the computer. Do you see yourself? Do you see yourself right there? Right there? Yeah. 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 You can go for my finger? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so I figured out on the app, it doesn't put the captions on screen. It makes you open them over the chat box. Ooh. Oh, that's no fun. Yeah, unfortunately, in this closed caption software is the only one that I've been able to get working. Welcome, Nag. Daisy, I would die for you and also kill for you, as would we all, as should we all, as must we all. Welcome to the stream, Nag. I hope you're having a good one. Yeah. My beard tasty? You like my beard? Yeah. Yeah. Daisy, finger. Oh, you gonna get it? Gonna go all the way for it? Yeah. I tricked you onto the other side of the couch. I am a master trickster. Yeah. Taking her to the outside place is quite fun because none of the cats know what to make of her. They're just like, what the hell is this thing? Why is it here? Why? And of course, Miss Daisy wants to investigate, but she doesn't bark at them or snap at them. She's just like, I want sniffies. I want to sniff them. How old's Daisy? She seems very playful. I want to say 2 or 3 years, somewhere in there. I want to say 2 years. Yeah, I think 2 years would be about right, but it could be 3 years. But yeah, she's pretty young. Mom got her after her previous pug. Her previous pug, Lizzie, who is immortalized in our channel points emoji, had passed away. Because Mom has... Basically, the people that used to babysit me when I was a wee little kid in another town, they got out of babysitting and got into making puppies. But they're not like a churn out breeder farm or nothing. They just breed a tiny amount of puppies, and then they're all like purebreds or not purebreds, but they're all like, I don't know what the word is. Like her, she's an apricot pug, I believe. And yeah, because Mom knows them, Mom can secure a nice pug, and yeah, they're very nice. They'll have like a defined pedigree, as far as I know. I mean, I know that Daisy's an apricot pug. I can't remember if Lizzie was the same or not. But I think they only do 2 breeds, as far as I know. And yeah, they have this nice, big, open grass pasture farm that they live on out in the middle of nowhere, and this house made out of logs and stuff. And yeah, it's fun to go out there. It's just a whole bunch of puppers just running around having a fun time. Let me catch up here. Al said, I'm good. I had overtime today to hopefully dig myself out of the hole I'm currently in due to unemployment, still never letting me know if I was approved or not. I'm otherwise pretty tired. Working on an animatic with a friend, though. Okay. Yeah, I hope things work out there. I mean, you can definitely ask us if you need help or anything. We want the best for you and everyone. Oh yeah, you're getting the drowsy eyes. Yeah. Oh, okay, never mind. Nope, you're back to the licking. Such a nice age, losing the puppy manic energy, but still young. I have a black pug myself. He's almost 7 now and still quite active. That sounds about right. We had a pug when I was we had her from like late elementary school through I think my freshman year or so of high school. And she was just your standard pug, kind of same color as Daisy here. And Mom named her Squeaker because that was the noise she made. She squeaked. And she I think had 1, maybe 2 litters in her lifetime. But yeah, she was the same kind of high energy. And I've noticed that pugs are always, at least all the pugs we've had, are always very, very clingy. With Squeaker, she wanted to follow Mom to work one day and got out of the house as Mom was driving to work on an icy day and slid full bore into the back of the car when Mom was driving off. Survived and everything, but she had to have her jaw wired to heal, and from that point on, her jaw was just a little offset, but it added character. And the most interesting fact about Squeaker was that at the same time that we had her, we also had a Siamese cat named Nikita, and they got along well and everything. Almost a little too well, because there was one point where, for some reason, Nikita was nursing off Squeaker, but Squeaker hadn't had any puppies. But Nikita was nursing off her. It was quite interesting to look behind the couch and see a cat nursing off of a doggo. Squeaker, that's such a name. It was. It very much was. My dog's called Flubber because he's clingy but also very bouncy. Oh, that's a wonderful name. That is a wonderful name. Oh, and I forgot. We did get an Honor the Doggo from Al, so we're going to go ahead and pop that up real quick. 3, 2, 1, go. And there we go. Thank you, Al, for redeeming the Honor the Doggo. And thank you, Analog, for the follow. Thank you very much. Can confirm that for whatever reason, Siamese cats keep getting too close to female dogs. Happened to my sister's cat, Jasmine, and her ex's dog. We had another Siamese cat named Boo that we had out on the farm. She passed away... Oh, I want to say like maybe 3 years ago or so. Yeah, she passed away about, I want to say about 3 years ago, maybe 4, somewhere around there. But yeah, she was a Siamese cat, and the reason that she was named Boo is because that cat was afraid of her own shadow. In the last few years of her life, she had the whole back room to herself. Mom and my dad, they had built like one of those little cat perches for her along the bay window so she could chill out there and everything. And she became deaf eventually. So that only added to the you gonna chill out? Okay. That only added to the boo factor. That now she couldn't hear things either. So if you weren't certain to find a way to make sure she knew that you were like near her, she'd turn around and see you there, not knowing you were there, and just jump out of her skin. So yeah. Sorry about the timing. Don't worry about it. It's fine. That's what these redeems are for. Fat Chocobo. It is Fat Chocobo. It is my spirit Chocobo. You do not have memory of that button. It is... Oh. There we go. The activation of the llama. The llama god. Veni Vidi Vici. Squish. Nope. Oh. Squish. Ah. And squish. And squish. There we go. And now the llama has been activated. All hail the llama. All praise be to llama. All hail the llama. We must be very gentle, for when we move the llama may become angered if it is not pleased. And now the llama has been placed. All hail the llama. All praise be to llama. And now he's just like, I don't know what the fuck's going on. Yeah. Just gonna chill out. That's good. You're good. You're good. Alright. Oh no. I can't do a smoosh because she's laying on the smooshies. Oh wait, no, we can do this smoosh. We can do this smoosh. Yeah, kitty. Good kitty. Good kitty. Yeah. We just have to make sure that someone doesn't view Kitty as a toy. I already had to move my Mew slippers because someone viewed the slippers as a toy too. Yeah, good kitty. Oh, ha. There we go. Daisy, what the hell is going on? Are you gonna pucker out? It's okay. You're good. No, oh no, you're good. You're good. No, oh, you can stay. You can stay. Yeah, yeah. Get you a belly rub. There you go. Yeah, yeah. There you go. Flubber views footwear around the house like food trays for some reason. Always keeps his food on stuff before eating. That's wonderful. Lucy Doggy, she she was blind, but I think that super enhanced her smeller. She could be all the way in Grandpa's bedroom, and I could be all the way in my bedroom, and I could open open a Snickers in the most quietest way possible. She'd be there instantly. She was a food lover, and we maybe indulged her a little too much, but you know. All right, so we're gonna hop into the game now, while Miss Daisy takes a nice nap. And boom. And boom. So we are picking up in .hack//G.U. last recode vol.2//reminiscence. Or sorry, reminisce. So yeah, we're picking up here. I believe when last we left off, we learned that there are 3 keys of the Twilight that we need to collect in order to discover more of what's going on with Ida, more of the purpose of Ida, or the origination of Ida. It is a name. It is indeed a name. It is rivaling. It is rivaling what you call it. Kingdom Hearts for naming conventions. All right. Yeah. Yeah, I know. TV looks interesting, huh? Neat. And we get a new card. No. We will go to Versus, register that same deck, and there we go. I gotta go for now because it's very late in my time zone, but I'll be sure to be a regular here. You have a very good stream. Thank you. I'm glad you appreciate it. And thank you so much for coming in and stopping by. And yeah, I'm glad you had a good time. And yeah, you have a good one. Have a good evening. Have a good time zone appropriate farewell. And don't forget you have a community here that cares about you and wants you to succeed. So never hesitate to reach out if you need anything. All right, so it's time to do our favorite thing, which is read the forums. And potentially get more arts as well. You hear that, Daisy? Someone on the internet says they love you. She seems nonplussed. In her heart, though, she really appreciates it. Okay, only one new on the forum here. Hello, everyone. Thank you all for your kind consideration the other day. Thanks to you, I was able to successfully make a wall vest. Today I come bearing yet another question. I'm looking for a cloudy steel and a cloudy fur. Unlike the last time, I won't ask how to acquire them. Thank you in advance for any help you can offer. Glad to see you got a hold of it with no problem. Congratulations! As for acquiring a cloudy steel, all you need to do is go to a level 54 light element field and beat the boss. Area words are as follows: Blazing Multiple Buttercup. The next one is similar. All you need to do is go to a level 63 light element field and defeat the boss there too. Area words, Soulful Caesar's Cloak. You'll notice the area words, I think I'm not sure what symbol that is in front, but it's not Delta, we know that much. Could that be, like, Epsilon, maybe? I'm not sure. I don't know my, my Greek alphabet well enough. Thank you again, Renji. I'll go look for them right away. If I ever need anything else, I'll be sure to ask you. Oh. Collect a total of 60 or more third area words in volume 1, 2, or 3. Okay. Theta? Okay. Theta. There we go. Now we have 3 important emails. Ah, that would be why we saw the different... yeah, that's why we saw Theta. New town access. Dear Hiseo, thank you for your regular patronage of the world. Your character fulfilled the necessary conditions and has been granted access to Dol Dana. From now on, you will be able to transport to Dol Dana from the Chaos Gate's Town Warp menu. Neat. Dear Hiseo, thank you for your regular patronage of the world. Maintenance on the bike shop and bike factory has now completed. We deeply apologize for any inconvenience we may have caused. From now on, you can purchase bike parts at the Makanu Bike House and the Dol Dana Junk Shop and use them at the bike factory in your guild to tune up your bike. Cool! Can we do cool stuff to our bike? Dear Hiseo, blah blah blah. We have registered your victory at the Demon Palace tournament and are proud to present you with the following bonus. Use of Dol Dana's intermediate level guild at home. Dol Dana's intermediate level guild at home is in Dol Dana's home street in the far back. Furthermore, please note that you can no longer use your Makanu beginner level guild at home. Okay, so I guess Kennard's moving then, which would explain why Syllabus says we can move. Hiseo, did you see the Demon Palace Emperor bonuses email yet? It looks like we can move to Dol Dana's at home for intermediate level guilds. I can't believe it! Gaspard and I are about to go check out the new at home. Would you like to come along? Come on, let's celebrate it together. It's the first time for the both of us to go to Dol Dana, and so we're really excited. Oh yeah, Dol Dana has a quest shop too. I can't wait to see what kinds of quests it has. The new at home is in the way back in Dol Dana, so be careful not to get lost. Alright, we'll be waiting for you there. Alright. And that means we can now do what we didn't get to do last time, which is read another piece of lore. So, yeah, I think last time we left off with Goddess Aurora, so the next one would be Battle the Gods, I believe. Or Battle Against the Gods. When the gods learned that a goddess had been imprisoned, their fury knew no bounds, and they vowed to destroy mankind. But the humans had no intention of meekly succumbing to extinction, and used their magic powers to devise a weapon that they could use to fight against the gods. So began the war between the gods and the humans. The humans were no match for the power of the gods. The aerial city of Fordouf fell from the sky, and the highland city of Dunlorig was crushed underneath. The cultural city of Carmina Gadelica was destroyed by the god of lightning, and many lives were lost. As a last resort, the humans took all of Aurora's power, transformed it into magic power, and fired it at the heavens. Heaven was engulfed in flame, and the gods fled or fell burning to die upon the earth. The humans sacrificed much as well. The relic city, Leofael, from whence the goddess's power was fired, was reduced to ashes, and many excellent magicians died along with it. And so ended the Age of Gods. Huh. Pretty brutal. Yeah, the official form. I guess we haven't gotten to check this at all, have we? Oh. Something that's been deleted. Deleted. Everyone, please calm down. Even if what you are all saying is true, no one will believe you with posts like that. While it's true that there was some server problem, actually the server crashed for a while, it only lasted for a few minutes. It was nowhere near the length of time you have mentioned. This is a fact acknowledged by most players. If you wish to deny this, I can only say that you simply must calm down, relax, and please post what happened with as many details as possible. Kestrel and others made a big deal. That does seem likely. Is it just me, or does this all seem suspiciously made up? Maybe it's just a big joke that got started on another forum? I gotta write this down. Ingrid, Alice, Hiroki, Fatal, Jack, Fui. Would you mind telling me your stories? I'll whisper you in town. There's that Nawada again, who's been showing up in all the forums collecting stuff. Sir Nawada, may I humbly request that you allow me to sit in on your chats? On another note, it's amazing how thoroughly this conversation has been deleted. Yeah, sure, that's fine. Maybe there's something shady going on in the background. Lol. So clearly, the world's admins deleted posts from people talking about being trapped inside. That seems to be most likely here. Also, do let me know if the audio needs adjusted. Seems to be okay on my side, but just let me know if I need to raise myself or lower the game. Okay, so we can go to another town, but before we do that, I want to go to the bike shop. I really want to go to the bike shop. And it looks like it's down at the harbor. Like, we pretty much never use our bike for anything anyway, so I wonder, like, if in this volume the bikes become more important? Oh. Changes BGM during bike missions. So there's bike missions? Interesting. Well, I think we'll go with that one. Huh. Yeah, we'll go with these as well. We'll see what happens with all of these. So, bike missions. So, are we gonna have actually, like, stuff to do with the bikes now? Okay. So let's go and check out our new at-home. Okay, so Lumina Cloth is Omega, Makanu is Delta, Doldana is Theta. City of the Beast Folk. This is the central location for intermediate players. She's getting some snores in.
I should go over to Kennard's at-home and file the update for the guild. I should be set with no problems if I just talk to the grunty in the hall.
Okay. So we got a new area, some cool new music. Here's the quest shop. Oh, interesting. There's a magic shop now. Inflict seal, inflict paralysis. Learn UI rep. Or I guess that's ol rep, yeah. I think we'll buy one of those to give to one of our healers. Trade shop. Okay. It's setting all this up like we're gonna get into like more extreme battles and stuff. Spin ribs. Spin indigo. And hey, an armor shop. Everything is like way above our, well, probably not way above. Yeah, it's slightly above our level. What's that? Ah, it's the junk shop. Okay. I think that's where we can do more with our bike, if I remember right. Oh. They have even niftier engines and parts than what we got at Makanu. So I maybe shouldn't have spent my money so hastily. Yeah, we have to go to the guild to work on things.
Whoa! That's awesome!
Yes! Your guild renewal has been completed!
Hi, Death Grunty.
Now even a giant nose hair like yourself can use this grand facility to its fullest. Oink. Be grateful. Oink.
I've never heard someone called a giant nose hair. Al, we need to add that to our lexicon. From now on, we're gonna call people giant nose hairs.
Punk. Man, he really pisses me off.
Congratulations! Kennard's finally escaped being an entry-level guild.
It's almost so grand, I can't relax because I'm so excited.
But I'm only going to do in the original Japanese with the tsundere attitude. Is Sasuke I don't know. I don't know. I am not a tsundere biologist. You would be much more informed on that than I am. Oh, cool! We can finally alchemize all the other stuff. Tsundere? Oh, okay. See, that's how informed I am on it all. All I know is that there's a shark somewhere that blushes. That's all I know.
Oh, that's right. Hey, Haseo, let's go to the quest shop.
Come on, let's go!
Gaspard reminds me of playing games with a band. Bike is made up of 4 kinds of bike parts. Oink. Your bike looks like this. Oink. Okay. Tuning up your bike means exchanging parts on your bike. Oink. 4 kinds of bike parts each affect important attributes of the bike, like max speed and grip. Oink. Don't think too hard about it at first. Oink. Mess around with it and you'll figure it out. Oink. Here, have this. Oink. Use that to practice tuning up your bike. Oink. Be grateful that I'm so generous and helpful. Oink. Now get to it already, Oink. Alright. Oh, cool, he gave us the 150 engine. Let's go with... You know, I think we'll go with the max speed.
Oi, oi, tune up, baby! It's done, oi!
Oh, that was wonderful. That was beautiful. And then, oh yeah, we bought some tires. So we get better grip and balance, apparently.
Oi, oi, tune up, baby! It's done, oi!
You know, why don't actual, like, car shops in real life, why don't they have people that do that when they're fixing your car? It'd just be so much cooler. Oh boy, we can combine so many of these sub-garments and so many of these other things.
Oi!
Oh, this is gonna be wonderful. Yeah, oh no, we can at least bump this up one.
Oi! It's done, oi!
And yep, we're gonna make a. I wish we could just like auto go up to 5.
Oi! It's done, oi! Oi! It's done, oi!
A sub-garment. So the existence of a sub-garment
Is it ready?
implies the existence of a dom garment, right?
It's done, oi!
I mean, that's just science, really.
Oi! It's done, oi! Oi! It's done, oi!
All right, there we go. Yeah, these two. All right.
Oi! It's done, oi! Oi! It's done, oi!
That one's 35. These are 47. See, I can equip that. That'll be good. And oh boy, so many accessories that we can combine.
Oi! It's done, oi!
Even if they're lower level. Oh no, I forgot this costs money. We're running out of money. Oh no. That's okay, we can sell some of these because nobody needs them, and we can just sell them and make some good money.
Is it ready? It's done, oi! Oi! It's done, oi!
Okay. So, we are going to swap this for the Absorb alloy. Take that, that costs money. Oink oink, that costs money. Alchemy, that costs money. Oh, there's a wizard watch. Decrease attack spell SP consumption by 10%. Okay. Instead, we are going to... Let's see. Yeah, we're going to take that off. I think we'll take that and that off. Take that off. Take that off. Hi, Viara. How you doing, friends? We are playing .hack//G.U. last recode vol.2 reminisce. So yeah, .hack. We're playing .hack. Okay, so on the simple watch, let's see, what do we have? Increase acquired XP. Yeah, I don't really care about that one. We'll put that on for now. Absorb alloy. Yeah, we can put that on too. Hackerman language intensifies. Oh yeah, because Viara's here. So Viara, you're gonna be my test subject for something. I don't know how to do it though. Hold on. 1 second. Ah, there we go. Yeah. So apparently Twitch made shoutouts a base thing. Did that work? I think I spelled everything right. I think it worked. Let me see if I click on it. Does it go to your page? It did. Nice. But it doesn't do the, yeah, exactly. It's basic, so it doesn't do, you know, the thing that I like best, which is this. I don't know. I couldn't tell you why it's always that one. Because I know you have other clips. We'll enter it in again, and I want to see if it will pull up another clip or not. Pull up a different clip. Going and clipping my VODs now. Let's see what happens if we do it one more time. Hey, there's a different one.
And
Hi,
Dragon's
Daisy.
wife who said, "Let there be light."
Hi, Daisy. Yeah, hi, Daisy doggy. Yeah. Yeah. Hi, Daisy. See, Daisy was so inspired that a different clip came up. She wanted to get up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, hi, Daisy. Yeah. Oh, you want to be over here now? Is that what it is? What's up? What's up? Oh, okay. Yeah. Hi, Daisy. Hi, Daisy. Right, you gonna come up here? You come back up? There you go. Good girl. Yeah. Yeah, hi, Daisy. Licky dog. Licky dog. Yeah, yeah. You all are going to see me become extremely stupid around dogs, just so you know. This is a part of me you don't normally get to see. No. You don't get treat yet. I know you're hankering for him. Yeah. Yeah. This is the perfect music to have Daisy around with. Perfect music. Yeah. Weirdo doggy. Oh. Ah. Okay, now you slipped in there. You can make me sit all weird, dog? You're gonna make me sit all weird, aren't you, doggy? Alright. Okay, so back to the game. And yeah, so we can now, luckily, change equipment, on our teammates, but we have to gift them the equipment first. Hey! You're the one that takes the sub-gear. Gaspard takes the sub-gear. So who takes Dom gear, I wonder? Yeah, hi, dog. Our bike doesn't feel different. I can't wait till we get to whatever I can't wait until we get to whatever part gives us these bike missions. Hiseo takes the Dom gear. Steam Professor's experiments. Defeat the combination tactics of the two steam robots. Interesting. Retrieve memory module from the electronic brain of the steam robots, Rain and Cloud. Airy Engine's Waltz. I am Dr. Keppel. I work day and night to advance STEAM technology. My goal is to build a completely invincible superhero robot with my own hands. Recently, I managed to complete prototypes Rain and Cloud, but... Wonderful. During their test runs, both of them went berserk and ran away. Indeed, it was a great failure. However, the computers inside their electronic brains contain all my data. If I do not collect this, I will be unable to progress with my research. Thus, I would like the three of you to get back the memory module from their computer minds. I set Mecha Grunty to follow them, so I know their exact area. Once you find Rain and Cloud, I would like you to defeat them in battle. Once you do, their functions will stop and you will be able to remove the memory module. But be warned, Rain and Cloud are advanced fighting robots that work best together. A single oversight in your parts could end up costing you your lives.
Take this.
Therefore, I will let you have these. Those are items that release a powerful ohm wave. If you set them so as to surround the prototypes, you will be able to lower their functionality drastically. One of these will be quite effective, but using all three has been proven to have great effect. However, you can only set them on appropriately tall places. If they are not set higher than the prototype's feet, they will not feel the full effects of the ohm waves. A small hill will be quite sufficient. One last thing. It's about the Mecha Grunty I mentioned earlier, but I haven't heard a single word from it after it let me know about the prototype's whereabouts. Perhaps it got lost, or perhaps the prototypes found it. I don't know what to think. So I would like you to search for Mecha Grunty as well. Well then, I wish you good luck. Oh, we're gonna save Mecha Grunty. We're absolutely gonna save Mecha Grunty. Alright, you two, I have a gift for one of you. Actually, maybe we'll do a trade, depending if you've got anything I want to trade for. Nope, you don't. Okay. So, you get a gift. We're gonna give you a sub-garment. Yay, I'll equip it right away! Yay! I wonder, do I have any... I do. Yeah, so we'll give Gaspard the magic crest as well. God, I found the clip from yesterday where my viewers scared the ever-loving shit out of me. How so? What happened there? They use a sound redeem or something at the right time? Played the super fucking loud bang effect? What game were you playing at the time? So hold on. We'll check if you have anything we want to trade for. And you do not. Gundam Evolution? Oh, okay. That sounds interesting. So what is Gundam Evolution? Is it robot fighting? Is it multiplayer? What kind of game is it? FPS Gundam. Oh, interesting. That sounds really neat, actually. I might have to look into that because that sounds really fun. Oh, I'm sorry, Daisy. I didn't mean to wake you. Yeah, hi. Hi, doggy. Hi, doggy friend. I kind of wish you'd be on the other side of me, because it's awkward. Oh, okay. Yeah. There you go. Well, thank you. Thank you, doggy. Oh. It's so fun, way more fun than actual Overwatch, in my opinion. Yeah, you know, I had gotten really into Apex, and then I moved away from Apex and I played Overwatch, and I got really into Overwatch for, I don't know, a couple months or so. Like, hardcore into it. I loved the hell out of it, but, you know, then all the Blizzard stuff that came out, like, I have not reinstalled. I uninstalled it back when there was that Blizzard Hong Kong controversy, and then now that we know all the Actibliz shit, I'm just like, nah. And it's been somewhat sad to see, like, so many people within our circles, like, be promoting and talking about playing Overwatch 2 and streaming it. It's like, come on, guys. Like, come on. But, you know, it's whatever. Yeah, for you... Oh, that's right, you don't have any materials. Oh, well. Let's see. So, we need to go to Airy Engine's Waltz, which is... Wind Element. Okay. Wind Element, and... that means I need Earth. Don't forget they made Overwatch 2 free, but paywalled it by cell phone. Which I get the security aspect of that. Good on them to make accounts permabannable. Yeah, although I have to wonder, like, I mean, is it just simply a phone number? Because in that case, can't you just kind of churn through Google Voice numbers? Or do they have a way of detecting that? Have to have a full SMS. Well, Google Voice still did SMS too, I believe. At least back when I was using it, like circa 2011 or so. But yeah, I wonder if it does like a check against like some kind of like maybe the databases of the providers or something. Now, I mean, obviously that in itself is going to cut them. Obviously, they are literally cutting their own player base out by, you know, kids aren't going to play it now, so that's a thing. Welcome, creatures! Yes, we do have a guest. She is sleeping peacefully here. You may not be able to see her, so let's go to the chat screen real quick. She's napping peacefully right now after chilling on this side of me and making me sit awkwardly for a while. Yeah. So that's Daisy. That is our lovely Daisy. And hide. If you have like any of the burner phone, poor people phone company, they don't actually verify it. Wow. So literally, yeah, literally, not only cutting out kids, but then also cutting out, yeah, people that can't afford like a full cell phone or something. What if you were like the Walmart or Mint or something that doesn't actually let your account verify? You see, now that's very interesting. Because I mean, hell, I'm pretty sure. I mean, I could be wrong, but I know like the last time that I dealt with the prepaid phone, I had to put my social in for it anyway. Like I had to give them my social anyway. Maybe it's only like certain companies require that nowadays, but yeah, I remember that. Alright, let's go to Airy Engine's Waltz. Two-thirds of their Chinese audience, they didn't think this through if they go through with it. Yeah. Well, and isn't Europe, like, I know...
So that's Rain and Cloud. We just have to take them out.
If I remember right, like Europe, I know Europe is all about GSM, and you can just have a card and take it between whatever companies you want, whatever phones. Although I guess in that sense the card would probably be registered to you, but yeah. Yeah, it very poorly planned. I mean, I don't know what a good solution would be to ensure permanent banning without also having to trust a severe amount of personal information to, you know, an evil company like ActiBliz. Yeah, you know, maybe something more like like specific keys, like you sign up for a game and get a like a specific unique key. No, but even then, I mean, you could just churn through keys unless the keys were associated. Yeah, I don't know. On one monitor, a game with Yuri as the main character. On the other monitor, a game with Yuri as reoccurring characters. Oh, what's that game?
If we plant some ohm devices in the hills, we should be able to weaken them considerably.
They both look pretty strong. Let's fight them later, after we plant all the ohm devices.
By the way, if you all are hearing, do let me know if you're hearing double audio, like if you're hearing the characters speak twice. I think I've got the TV low enough that it shouldn't be coming through the mic, but I wanted to have a little bit of audio there, that way Daisy isn't just hearing complete silence while I'm streaming. Are you suggesting we non-funge our Overwatch, Caro, on our good Christian Minecraft server? Ah, Good Wars 2, okay.
First, we need to go find the hills.
All right. So we need to find hills. We also need to defeat things.
You're open!
Yeah, Sparrow Cannon.
Sparrow counter!
I didn't even break
That's
a
right.
sweat.
Didn't we... I feel like last time we played this, I unlocked a new skill trigger. I did. There we go. Sword Dance. Attack by creating circular air on the blade. Interesting. We will need to, at some point, build a good broadsword so we can get that item level up as well. Galebolg. Thought someone was screaming dodgeball. Dodge!
I'll crush you.
It's the sword dance.
This is a piece of
It's a good thing Oizen isn't here, so she doesn't have to see us brutalizing birds. Okay, so this will be hill number 1. Another Amber Dragon Eye. Yeah, but Owl is okay with bird violence. Owl has accepted that.
Here goes.
Oh, I didn't get the sneak. Damn. We violence other birds all the time.
I didn't even break a sweat.
Birds do bird-on-bird violence. Mom's had to, she's having to
Right,
treat...
that takes care of the first one.
She's having to treat some of her chickens because the rooster kind of went haywire.
Next up is Beta and Gamma.
We've got the first one set up.
Yay, we got treasure! Oh, I believe this is a chim tree. Chimmy chim chim. There we go. Yeah, B.O.B. violence was a big story beat for one of my D&D characters. Hey, speaking of D&D, I posted it in our Discord. Business Insider, they created a D&D campaign that is set in the world of Congress and includes a magic called Geromancy, the magic of being old. As a commentary on how old and aging all of our Congress people are.
Yeah, we did it!
Oh, I got Tri-Strike. Interesting. Medium powerful lunge. Isn't Bernie Sanders an elf paladin? Yes. Yes. Bernie Sanders is an elf paladin in it, yeah. Someone drew him as one, yeah. The art for it is amazing. Filibustermancy, yeah. I've never run a D&D campaign or anything, but I hope that somebody I hope that somebody runs one with it. I'd love to see it in action because it just sounds so fun. And it's amazing that nerds at Business Insider were able to do that. Wait, hold on, what now? What are you not being a good mod about, Al? What does activate the llama do? It's been activated. It activates the llama god. Hail the llama god. Praise the llama god. It activates the llama god, so we have our glowing llama behind us. Yeah, I can get you that link, actually. Should be... Copy link and... Boom, there we go. So yeah, that's the Business Insider thing. And it'll have the... you scroll down in it and it has the PDF for all of the files for it. So we have a Treat the Daisy and a Bean Wheel. Let's see what happens here. Hold on. Let's see how sneakily I can get up. Oh, she saw. She noticed. No, Daisy, you do not get beans. No beans for you. Mom would literally kill me if I did that. But what you do get is a delicious little treat. Oh, you just saw that poster? Yeah, that is one of two posters that Bradbury gave to me after he had been on a trip and found a really cool print shop. Gave me that, and then another one that I've got way back over there that is just kind of chilling right now. I thought this one worked pretty well with the aesthetic. To my buddies to wake the fuck up so they can be aware of this. Daisy, you want a treat? Come here, up here. Come on. Come on, up here, up here, up here. Come on, come on. There you go. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. Daisy likes her milk bones. Good girl. It's your favorite clip of all time? I don't have a, your mom's gonna get a rollback instead of a dog. No, I made sure to limit the amount of treats that she can get in a single stream. I don't have a browser capture source set up at the moment, just because OBS never wants to remember it, and every time that I make one, then the next time it doesn't open one. But I will watch it real quick. Let me see here. That was very well timed. That one was amazingly well timed. All right. So yeah, we had a bean redeem, the Wheel of Destiny. So, if you would be so kind, Boca, as to do the first spin. Ah, jalapeno. And then I will do the second spin. Our destinies are entwined. A jalapeno and a gross. Jalapeno and a gross. No beans for you. No. You do not get beans, Daisy May. Right there. No, no. No beans for the daisy. Daisy, but M bean, so need bean to continue being bean. And now the gross bean. Okay, cool. They're two of the exact same. They are both marshmallow or rotten egg. We'll place them over there. That way the daisy cannot get to them. Yeah. She does. She wants to try everything, but she has been very much denied human food. She just because she did have a little bit of a weight problem at one point. But she's on a good solid diet now. However, of course, anytime that Grandpa and I went out to the farm, Grandpa would always slip her some food. Meanwhile, the dog is quietly whimpering behind me to eat quicker, so I can look at my bowl. All right, so Boca has requested the jalapeno bean first. All right. It's a spicy jalapeno. It's spicier than the other jalapenos so far. Look at her just staring. This eye, Daisy May. It was spicy. Yeah, it was a little bit spicy there. I think it's first spicy jalapeno I've seen you eat. Yeah, yeah. That one had a little spice to it, enough for a cough. That's rare. That's very rare. She's resigned herself to not getting a bean. So this could be rotten egg, or it could be. Is it marshmallow? I think. No, buttered popcorn. So it's either buttered popcorn or it's rotten egg. It's buttered popcorn we left out. Oh, thank God. After the dead fish fiasco last time, I wasn't certain what would happen if it was rotten egg. Oh, that could have been terrible. It was good and buttery. There was a buttery spicy butter. Daisy would probably be able to tell you by smell. No, because she will snatch it out of my hand before I can do anything. I see you there, creatures, trying to get Mom's dog to eat beans. I see you there. Yeah. Yeah. Now you wanna sniff my finger? Yeah. You wanna lick my finger? Yeah. Yeah. No, you got yourself a treat. You don't need beans. Oh, hold on. No. Can I get the hair off your eye? Can I? No. There we go. You had a little hair on your eye. There you go. No, it's still there. Yeah. I think we got it. We're good. Yeah. So there you go, Boca. There was your bean of destiny. Unfortunately, there was no win for you this time, but there's always next time. One of my proudest accomplishments with my dog is training him very early to never snap food out of people's hands. She won't snap as in like bite, but she will get it quickly. If I was to get it close enough for her to sniff, yeah, she'd get it. She'd get it. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you proud doggy. You're loving all the attention you're getting tonight. Yeah. All right. I hope you feel your bean points were well spent though, Boca. Even if I did not suffer a tragic and horrible fate. Oh, uh-oh. Daisy? Daisy? Could you move over here? Could you move over here? Could you move over here? Over here, come here. Come here. This way. This way. There you go. Thank you, Daisy. I would also appreciate you don't step on my balls, but we make compromises here. Yeah, that too. As a kid, I was always scared when trying to give a dog a treat. And they're always well spent. It's a good time, whether they're disgusting and spicy or actually tasty. On the one hand, I get a hilarious reaction, on the other, you get a tasty snack. Exactly. Exactly. I get more sugar in me. Oh? Did you get it? You got it. Good girl. Yeah. Okay, so where were we? Okay, yeah, so we need to go down this way. Another crab.
I think even I can
Oh,
win.
it's called the Fate Crab. Demon Awakening.
Okay.
I'll do what I can.
Fate Crab is really tanky. Sword Blade. Oh, I should have used Tri-Blade.
I didn't even break a sweat.
Oh, we're getting a lot of broad wings. Definitely more weapon drop. Ooh. Oh. It's a magical pony. It's a magical pony. Come here, magical pony. Come here, come here.
Thou who chase the wind, I'll praise thee. I shall grant thee my powers for a limited time.
I love the voice so much. Oh. Sleipnir's gonna assist us in the next 5 battles. Didn't even break a sweat, he says after screaming his lungs out while attacking. Why pony sound like Chipmunk? Because it must. Because it can.
First strike!
Wow, Sleipnir just halved all of their life. Noise.
I didn't even break a sweat.
Okay. So then I guess we gotta go this way. More crabs. More crabs.
You're open!
Thank you, pony. Thank you, our lovely pony friends.
Strike!
Boosh.
We won!
Yeah, we did. I gotta start streaming and work on some stuff. I'll pop back in here and there. Have fun on the stream, and if you're still streaming later, we'll stop by. But doink, Fan Angel. That's another. No, that's Mecha Grunty. Mecha Grunty, come here, Mecha Grunty. We are here to rescue you, bud.
What is this, a robot?
Gym sphere, please. Oink.
My name is Mecha Grunty. I thank you for your kind assistance. Farewell. Oink, oink.
Mecha Grunty! Mecha Grunty's so amazing. This game just has so much character to it. I love it. Crab.
Crush you!
Crab. Ow. Stop hitting me, crab!
Yeah. This is a piece of cake.
Do crabs make noises in real life? Like, I mean, these crabs are growling. I mean, obviously, the crabs don't growl, but do they? Do
There's
crabs
the
make
second one.
noise?
I wonder where the next hill is.
We got the second one set up.
Simple wind bomb. Click, clack, snip, snap. Crabs do make some kind of noise, but I don't know if it's a growl. That makes it all the more terrifying when you think about, you know, cooking them alive. Or is that lobsters that only get cooked alive? Or is it both? I don't know.
I think even I can win.
I don't know, I'm not French. I have no idea. There we go.
This is a piece of cake.
Boca, when you type in snip snap, anytime I see snip snap, I cannot, my brain cannot just avoid immediately remembering Michael Scott in that one episode of The Office where the dinner part, or the dinner one where him and Jan have everyone over for dinner, and then they get into a big fight, and he talks about the pain of getting a vasectomy and then getting it reversed and then getting it again and then getting it reversed, and he refers to it as snip snap snip snap snip snap.
I think even I can
And that
win.
scared me. There we go.
This is a piece of cake.
Oh, we have lost Slipnir's blessing. It's okay though. We at least had the moment and chance to be graced by the Holy One.
Damn, this is bad.
Oh, they saw me. Boo.
This is it!
I'm gonna definitely presume crabs don't sound like ghosts, though.
Try strike!
One down. Ow. There we go.
This is a piece of cake.
This chest is rigged. Alright, Rain and Cloud are fully
all of them.
disabled.
Alpha, Beta, and Gamma. All finished.
Yay! Now we get to have a little bit of fun fighting the robots.
Alright, rigged chest. Rigged chest. We got it. We got it. Yes, Owl? Follow-up, I would call that a growl. It's very clicky. They make clicky noises. Guttural clicky noises. Huh.
Here we go, guys. Let's do it! Here goes.
Alright.
Ogre sword! Sparrow counter!
Oh, they went... Yeah, Rain went down really quick.
Yeah, we did it!
I guess having those devices helped a lot.
Well, that should do it. Now then, let's go collect the memory.
What? Oh. Rain and Cloud joined together to become Rain Cloud!
They just combined.
No way. I thought we defeated it.
What?
That's perfect. Bring it! Bring it on! Try strike! Shadow Flash! This is it!
Okay.
I'll do what I can.
Going down, Rain Cloud!
Try strike! I didn't even break a sweat.
Woo! Level 50.
That should take care of it. Sheesh.
We got Rain Cloud's memory. Now that its memory module is gone, Rain Cloud has stopped moving. Creatures, you haven't missed much. We fought Rain and Cloud, and then they combined into Rain Cloud. And we also learned, thanks to Owl, that crabs apparently make a guttural growling sound. Well done on getting back the memory module. I truly appreciate it. I will apply the lessons I learned from the rampage of both Rain and Cloud in my next robot. By the way, how was Mecha Grunty? I see. Mecha Grunty is my most complete creation out of all the steam robots I have built. He does consume too much energy given his power supply, and has no sense of direction. Do you three plan to stay in the city for a long time? I have a request I would like to make of you. My house is in Makanu's Harbor District. Please stop by whenever you like. Well then, I bid you farewell. We did it!
Well, I guess that's that.
Well, I saw your post after I'd found the same one myself, and actually, you know those weird oval magnet things? Reminds me of the noise those make when you let them clack together. Weird oval magnet things. Like clacker balls, or...
Good work, Haseo.
See you later, Haseo!
Wait! Hold it! Serious? I said wait!
So, you're after that as well?
What are you saying? I just...
Well, I'm never gonna give that up. It's mine, you hear me? It's all mine!
Wait a minute. Isn't that Icolo's... Was he always like that?
Oh!
Hey! Hey, wait! Serious, wait up! Serious.
Hey,
You...
so... what's with him?
You know this is all your fault. All of it! Every single bit of it!
My fault? What the hell is she talking about?
So yeah, he was the guild leader of, like the guild that was made for all of the fighting champions, I believe. Guild Wars 2 also features everyone's favorite anime grandpa, just like that hack. So what we're gonna do real quick, we're going to go to our guild just because I want to offload some things, and then we will go forward with this. Well, and then we're gonna go back to Makanu real quick, talk to the scientist dude, and then we will log out. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Actually, hold on. We're gonna go in here, alchemize.
It's done!
Link the magnets I was talking about in your Discord alongside Al's video. They're called either rattling, singing, or buzzing magnets. Sounds like those, but deeper. Never heard of those magnets.
It's done!
And we got a sub cape for Gaspard. Now we can finish up alchemizing this earth bell. So I wonder exactly how high level. Okay. So it's got to be apparently within like a within like a 5, maybe 10 level area to combine the lower level ones, I guess. Alright, so now we're going to talk to Mecha Grunty, offload some stuff. Actually, let's check out our Book of 1000. Yeah. We got a bunch of GP and some movies. Okay. So what we're gonna offload is offload that, offload that, offload that, offload that, offload that. Okay, and now we will go to Makanu, talk to the scientist dude, then we'll log out and check our email. I'm glad that the smoosh pillows are getting such a good use right now. It is the perpetual smoosh. Also, I'm half expecting that both Boca and Owl are tricking us, and what we're actually going to, you know, like how that video of turtles having sex, like, you know, like swept the internet for years. I'm now worried that actually Owl and Boca are tricking us into hearing like weird sounds that crabs make during sex. Not that I don't trust you both, but also it is us. God, I hope not. It's in the kitchen. Hey, you can have sex in the kitchen. Think crabs lay eggs? Sure. Yeah, I don't know. I get probably. I guess yeah. Don't all aquatic animals? I guess. Kitchen self-cessed. Oh, thank you for coming. I have a request to ask of you. As you know, I have spent many long years working on development of a steam-powered super robot. I call it Mecha Grunty. It's a highly advanced robot equipped with a rocket engine. It's a nearly indestructible 30-horsepower robot powered by chim spheres. But ever since the incident the other day, the Mecha Grunty went off and he hasn't come back yet. I've not received any communications via Mecha Grunty's embedded communication device, so I'm fairly certain that he ran out of fuel and crashed in some area. If you happen to find him, I'd like you to recharge him with chim spheres. If you're willing to assist Mecha Grunty on his return, I will give you my special inventions as a reward. I am counting on you. Yeah, I figured this was the same guy. Oh, so our Mecha Grunty things don't carry over between game to game. Alright. Okay, so yeah, now we can log out and go check our email. I don't know if you can hear her snores or not. Let's check our Crimson Verses.
Crimson Versus!
Alright, we got a bunch of new cards. Some point I'll sit down and actually build a card deck here. Decapitation of Oath. Invisible. Decapitation of Oath, and it's got kites on it. Huh. And Invisible is very bright white Haseo. Yeah, I will at some point. It's just like I need to get back into playing Triple Triad. There's like so many cards that I have not collected in what do you call it? Fucking Endwalker. Yeah. Oh yeah, so we have all the Japanese extras. You know what? Actually, let's watch this one. I don't think that's Yuri. So I think what these are is these are the Japanese voiced versions of the cutscenes from the game. Yeah. Trudge being one of the former mascot-looking guys, so he's the guy. Yeah. You can't be killed if you're not there. Just log out. Yeah, I don't know if it would work that way though. I don't know. All right. So now we know what those are. And let's go read our email. Oh, that's right. Yeah, we have... we'll save that. We'll send that later. Tuning your bike. Say, did you know you can tune up your bike in the back room of the intermediate level guild? I asked Death Grunty about it, and he said that you can take on missions that use the bike after you clear a certain quest. Then, if you get a good score in such missions, you'll receive rare bike parts with special abilities. The more bike missions you complete, the more rare bike parts you can get, so you can keep making your bike better and better. So if you're not satisfied with your bike as it looks now, just go to the quest shop and look for a quest that looks related to bikes. Okay. Thank you for your regular patronage. As to inform you that you can now participate in the campaign known as Stray Mecha Grunty. Yep. Oh. Master Yada has reported the IDA signals were picked up during the Holy Palace title match.
An IDA signal at the title match? Could Sirius have something to do with her? Come to think of it, he and Alcade were fighting about something earlier. Maybe she'll know what's up. Guess I'll go look for Alcade.
Interesting. So is Ida going to be involved in the arena again, or is this just a setup for something different? I wonder. Well, the dot hack is ahead of the curve, allowing you to play an MMO single player in a world where single player games are increasingly becoming forced MMO.
Guess I'll try some other towns.
See, I had always wanted to play it when I was like younger because I never had internet where I could do an MMO, and I thought being able to play a fake MMO would be really cool. Who doesn't have a part in IDA by this point, whether willingly or not? I mean, technically Gaspard, in a way. I guess it depends how we define having a part in it. Just want to check the quest shop here and see. Oh no, okay. So we have to go to the quest shop in the new town. Already told you dot hack was my college plans. The lack of dive gear has ruined that. I have to. You really have to wonder if they will make a dot hack game for VR, for VR now that VR is like becoming more popular. But then you also have to wonder if maybe they won't do it because it could be a self-fulfilling prophecy. Like, I mean, Boca, if there was a dot hack that you could play on VR, would you do it, or would you not be willing to take the risk? They should. SAO isn't going to hesitate. That's true. That'd actually be kind of scary. It would. It'd be thrilling though, in the same way. Did you fucking show them whose granddaddy they are?
Alcade, there's something that I want to ask you.
Haseo, come with me on an adventure.
Okay.
Wait, you... What the...
The area words are... Let's see... We'll make it Theta Severe Unclean Grey Dance.
I'm almost positive that Alcade's
like
voice actor is the same one that voice acted Ken in Persona 3. Like, yeah, Alcade's voice sounds exactly like Ken. Let's see. Okay, cool. So we have some people we can party up with. I want to go check the quest shop real quick. Me logging into SAO. Just fuck me up, Kayaba. Imagine not knowing the story, playing through a VR remake, and getting to the part where everyone's stuck. Me logging into hack. I'm gonna fight God and also the system. I mean, technically, isn't that... Oh, wait. Oh, I guess the quest shop's back... Wow. There is no real shortcut. Okay. If I remember, like, the ending of the first hack, like, I feel it got, like, really... You know, it had a really kind of almost religious feel to it. Like, it was like a sentient god or some shit. Al-Qaid? Al-Qaid? A-L-K-A-I-D. Quest shop. Bring down the gold goblins, champions of speed. The bike was stolen by the gold goblins, so you're best to retrieve it. And it's a solo quest, alright. Aaron Fitzgerald. So did Aaron Fitzgerald also do Ken in Persona 3? Like I say, it sounds very familiar. And let's accept this quest. Is that a duck?
Hey, bro.
Nice to meet you. My name is Kafu. I'm a bike rider who lives together with the wind. Perhaps I should say I used to. I've lost my bike. About a month ago, I was challenged to a test of speed by a group calling themselves the Gold Goblins. Of course, I was confident in my chances. I went so far as to think I was the fastest bird alive.
No way.
I lost my battle with them. And I lost my bike as well. My bike gone, I lost my confidence, my pride, and my reason for living. Leaving only this empty shell behind. I beg you, get back my bike. That bike is my reason for living, my pride, my confidence. Please. Reclaim my bike from the Gold Goblins. That was wonderful. Alright, well let's go race the Gold Goblins. Area level 69. Nice. Nice. Oh boy. The bike controls are really bad in this, so I'm wondering what this is going to be like.
Hmm?
The ultimate. The invincible. The strongest.
Speed demons! Hurry!
1. Come. 2.
Together! Gold goblins!
Okay. So she's not Ken, but she is.
Good
I'm waiting
of
with
you to
bated breath.
come, Gob. That stupid bird Kafu must have asked you adventurers to come here and try to get his bike back for him. Right, Gob? Well, listen up, Gob. If you can beat us at tag, we'll give you back the bike, Gob. The rules are simple, Gob. You have your own bike, right, Gob? Well, then you'll be it while you're riding it, Gob. If you can catch all 5 of us, Gob, then you win and we give the bike back, Gob. If you can't do it, you lose, Gob. Now, if you get off your bike at any time, it will be considered an immediate forfeit, Gob. You got that, Gob? Good. Then let's start playing tag, Gob. We'll show you that the junk you call a bike is practically a dust-eating slug compared to the speed and quickness that us goblins possess, Gob.
So are they all saying Gob because, like, Kupo? Like, is this inspired by Moogles?
All right, everyone, let's show them what we've got.
Owl.
Gob, 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 Gob. Yeah! Ah! Come on, come on, come on. Gob, Gob, Gob.
Okay. Wakaba, Chie... Okay. Saikawa and Tsukubo. Interesting. Haseo the Terror of Death versus Stihani the Underling. Oh, there you are. I see you. No. Oh, come here. Oh! I'm gonna get you. Come here. Come here. Ah! Ha ha!
I'm so ashamed.
Versus Jonu the Quick Eater. Oh, come here, come here. Come here. Ah! Come here! I'm like right on the ass. Oh, come on! Come on! Oh! Oh, come on! Oh, this is ridiculous. There we go. What? What? I hit you. There we go. Sort of this is kind of a thing in Japanese writing that certain creatures have onomatopoeia. Sound effects, they say, so you know they're what they are, like cat girl puns. Ah.
Yeah. I can't believe I lost to a human. Wow. Gob, gob, gob. Gob, gob, gob.
Versus Zion the Quick-Eared and Albert the Quick Sleeper. Oh. Oh no! Ha! Oh, boo! Ha!
Oh, wow. That really hurts. Martina, it's all up to you now. Gob.
Okay. There you. Oh. No! Stop it! Stop it! Where the hell are you going? Yeah. Yes! Oh! Come here. Come here. Yeah, there we go.
May the goblins' glory live on.
Looks like I'll be able to have some fun, Gob. Come on! You will never defeat me, Gob!
She straight up looks like she's out of Power Rangers, like original Power Rangers Monster Design. Martina the Quick Runner. Oh, oh. You do some teleporting. Oh, I got you once. Oh, come here. Come here. There we go.
Ah! No way. You're fast. Too fast. Gob.
Yeah, Al, I think for all but like the first one, you have to hit him twice.
Back to you, Gob. We were totally amazed by your riding skill, Gob. You're really something else, Gob. However, Gob, we also have our pride. The pride of being the fastest in the goblin world, Gob. I promise you haven't seen the last of us, Gob. We'll be back for revenge someday, Gob. Just you wait. You'll be sorry when we do, Gob!
Okay, then. I don't know what I was expecting from this quest. I do not know.
No way.
Oh, my bike. Thank you. Thank you so much. But to think that you were able to take down Martina's gold goblins when I could not.
I see.
I think you got what it takes to be a biker. I can see something shining inside you. Want to come to my place? Wish to impart my knowledge of bikes with you as thanks. Once you're able to accept bike missions, come to the front of the at-home in Doldana. Until then... Well, alrighty. Oh, we have new mail. We'll log out and check it real quick. Also, while we're doing that, I'm going to update Twitter real quick. See if we can get some more spicy people that want to come and see Daisy. There we go. All right. And what's this mail? All right, so we can now talk to Kafu and do biking missions. I was kind of expecting more like, you know, Final Fantasy VII and how the bike gets used in that. Like, I wanted a machine gun on my bike. You know, I can't help it. All right, we'll go talk to him real quick just to get that started off. And then after that, we will pick up the story mission. See what's going on with... see what's going on with Sirius and Alcade.
Hey, bro.
Good to see you, bro. Like I told you before, you got what it takes to be a good rider. Let me help you polish your riding skills. Use the first word passing in your area word. Participate in the time trials in those areas and train in your bike riding abilities. Oh, thank you very much for the follow. Get to where you and the bike are one in mind, one body. Come back to me and report how often you ride in the time trials, as well as how many chim-chims you collect. I'll reward you based on how well you do. They say that the soul of a good rider lives in their bike. Here's hoping your bike gets a good soul. Go on and become one with the wind. Alright. Well, there we go. We've unlocked bike missions. Yeah, thank you very much for the new follow. I hope you enjoy your time here. Hope you have fun here. We're a good group, and as you can see, our lovely Bean Daisy is napping on the pillows. Her eyes are like slightly open though. I don't know if her snores are coming through the mic. The dog snores are so funny. Okay, so we need to add you to our party. And I am going to... Let's see, this is level 40. Yeah, we're going to equip Broadwings. And our warp menu. Seen the best time since you mentioned Alkide? That is perfect timing. That is amazing timing. Well, welcome, Sakura, and I hope you have a good time here. Hope your day's been going well. How's your weekend been? Hi, Daisy. Oh, yeah. Hi. Hi, Daisy dearest. You gonna like me again? Yeah. Hi, Daisy. Oh. Oh, hold on. Can I get your paw? Can I get your paw, dear? Can I get your paw, dear? And... Oh, you got this all switched around, don't you? Yeah. There you go. There you go, Daisy. Yeah. What is it? Do you need to go outside? Do you want to go outside? We will take a brief break so that we can take Queen Daisy May outside to go potty. Yeah. So we'll be right back. And we will get that treat to her once she gets back in. Look at that. Boca is just sitting there just counting down the seconds to get it. Carrot keeps not counting me in here. If you're on mobile, that could be why, because I know the Twitch app is just an embarrassment. Yeah, and Zucker said, pretty good, though a little too rainy. Word. Yeah, it's been getting really chilly here, and I'm hoping we don't get more rain because, you know, we have Milo. We have Milo. We need to get out of the field, and more rain takes too long there. Gotta give her a treat to reinforce good behavior, such as going outside. That's what Mom does every time she goes outside. She gets a treat. But yeah, we will be right back. Topic of discussion while I am taking Daisy outside. Topic of discussion. What would be the ultimate VR experience? What, if you could have the best VR tech possible, what would be the ultimate VR experience? I want to know. Be right back. There we go. We're back. And I have to say I'm amazed the AirPods somehow stayed connected even though we went all the way across the driveway and over to the trees and everything. And, you know, it had to pierce through a house and all that. It's pretty amazing. Daisy. Daisy May. Uh-huh. I hate the Ziplocs that are just like a really thin lock. They're so hard to get lined up. Right, up here. Up here. Come on. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, yeah, oh, yeah, there you go. Good girl. Yeah, dropping little bits. Oh, there's a bit for you. Yeah. Good girl. You know, did you find it all? Find it all you crumbled up? Now she's got to deep search the pillows. Yeah, I think she found it all. Good girl. Good girl, Daisy. Yeah. Good doggy. Yeah. Yeah, you gonna lick me? You gonna lick me? Yeah. There you go. Yeah, we had to walk all the way to the tree so she could find a proper place to do her business, do her good business. All right, let's see what did people discuss while I was gone? Ultimate VR experience upon using existing tech or hypothetical that we wish existed? Yeah, hypothetical. Yeah. Just fucking download myself into the holodeck and become everyone's ghost on the machine. Ideally, full dive would exist like in SAO or .hack, and we could explore full near realistic graphic worlds. When we play Final Fantasy XIV, but full dive. I'm gonna craft a full dive too. Just imagine all the fishing you could do, Boca. Imagine all the spear fishing you could do too. Having .hack's full dive tech would be cool. It would be really cool. Oh, plus cuddle piles would be so much more enjoyable when you can actually feel everything instead of attempting phantom sense. You know, okay, so I have this memory that people haven't been able to confirm for me, but I very clearly remember it. When I was a kid, let's say circa 10 years old or so, I remember seeing on, like, I don't know if it was like Good Morning America, on like one of the morning news shows on the day where either I was sick from school or didn't have school or something. I remember them demoing and showing off, and this was PlayStation 1 era, but it was a vest that you could wear that would vibrate according to when your character got hit. And this was PS1 era, but I remember them demoing it and showing it off, and it seemed so cool. And like when I brought that up to other friends, they're like, "There's no way that could have existed back then. Like that's so old. Like that, you know, PS1. We're talking, you know, 90s." But I remember it so clearly. A haptic vest. So that's what it's called, a haptic vest. So are those like a thing, like a full thing? I think you can nearly get a full haptic suit with some dead zones. Huh. Interesting. That would be, you know, that would be... On the one hand, it would be fun in some ways, but then in others, like... I mean, obviously it's not going to be able to fully replicate, like, the full impact of a punch or something, but then again, like, if it was to utilize, say, like, minor electric shocks, it could even contract your muscles and stuff. Yeah. It's not common, but I know of one streamer called Mr. Bubbles, I think, that wears one in VR chat. Interesting. You know, what I would love to, if y'all remember the... Okay, so two things that are very similar. One, back when the PS2 came out, and the way they were advertising, like, how, like, amazing it was they had the commercials of the PS9, where it was, like, people... Oh, yeah? Okay. Where it was, like, people, they had this little orb, and it'd open up, and it would release, like, nano machines, and then it would be like they were in the game, and, like, jumping skyscrapers and stuff. which you know, was a cool as hell marketing campaign. But then that same idea exists in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. It's called the Framework, and it's basically like a little thing that gets put on your head, but then it does something with brainwaves and stuff to where all of your senses are fully immersed in whatever the framework has created. And so, like, when they're showing it off, for example, Coulson and Daisy are able to fight each other in a fake dojo, but they can feel all the same pain and everything. But of course, because it's still a simulation, you know, whoever is adminning it can like stop time while they're like flying through the air and stuff. That is what I can't wait for. When we get to that level of immersion, that's going to be so amazing. It's going to be so amazing, and also probably used for really horrible things, but it's going to be so amazing. And you know, I could now, if I really wanted to, I could buy a VR headset. I just, you know, maybe I need to hang out with Boca more to find more cool stuff that VR can do, because really the only VR thing that I really want to do is Beat Saber. Beat Saber looks so damn cool. That's what's going to get me permabanned from Arctic's Entertainment Games. Alright, so let's go back to our game screen. Oh, we use it for evil. We wouldn't expect any less, Al. We wouldn't expect any less. Yes, Daisy. Hi, Daisy. You gonna come back up here? Yeah? Yeah? Hi. No, you don't get no more treats right now. No more treats right now. You can hang out up here with me. Yeah? Yeah? What, do you think this is food? It's not food. Yeah, no, see? Yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, you get your lickies? You get your lickies in? Yeah? Okay. No, no. No. Back this way. Back this way.
Alkaid.
She looks like she'll talk to me anytime soon. For now, might as well go to the Beast Temple. Boca says, yes, I believe I heard of some company making a prototype that allows haptic kissing. Gonna give my homies a smooch goodnight. Yeah, I know you were trying to lick the condensation off it. Daisy. Over here. There you go. Yeah. Alright, so we are in here presumably to find Sirius.
My philosophy is to go full strength.
Oh, okay, well, I like your philosophy.
Sword dance!
Ow! Stop it! Let me beat you up.
Come back next time.
Gotta get our weapon level up here. Oh! Oh, this is gonna be a puzzle dungeon, it seems. You know, on the subject of haptic things that are mildly or fully sexual in nature, have you all seen the video of showing off the various VR-related sex toys, specifically engineered towards penises, that very much look like, if anything goes wrong, you're going to get your genitals completely ripped off? Because, yeah, those exist, and they use a lot of machinery and suction that's, nah, bro, nah. Yes, hi, Daisy. You gonna come back up here? You gonna come back up here? Huh? Come on. Come on. Oh, there you go. Yeah, there you go. Severely reduced. Yeah, they do not look like anything I would even put my finger around. Pounded in the butt by the future VR haptic dildo NPC. I love that deep cut reference right there.
Well, come at me. Try strike. Gale blade.
There we go.
This is a piece of cake.
By 3-time Hugo nominated Chuck Tingle. I remember the era when Chuck Tingle really took off, when Gamergate was happening, and Chuck Tingle was one of the people standing up against Gamergate, and just got a lot of love for that. Oh, oh.
Gale blade.
There we go.
It's finished.
Fun fact, if you're a fanfic writer on AO3... Oh, damn. I didn't see somebody was coming. Hold on. And you can't really get Rengekis with the sword here. Also... Yeah, there we go. We're gonna heal you up. If you're a fanfic writer on AO3, you want a Hugo before Chuck, and that's fucking crime. What's with this fucking Dark Souls guy, and is he single? I got the haptic. I am censored for the sake of Kara's chat. Oh no, I need this. There we go. Okay. Oh, wait, there's a door here. I wonder... Do we have an item that lets me learn... Okay, cure an ally's sleep. Okay, that's just a bunch of cure stuff. I guess we don't. Okay. We'll use this, though. Well, that's nice. Now we get to see the whole map. No treasure boxes or anything. Okay. Oh, I didn't get the surprise. I don't like that these enemies are called Tick Mask. Oh, come on, Rengeki. Oh, I didn't get it in time, did I? Damn.
I didn't even break a sweat.
No, stop looking at me. I want to surprise you. There we go.
Is to go full strength.
Ow. There we go, Rengeki.
I didn't even break a sweat.
Nice. You want to get some Rengekis so that you can get the bonuses at the end. Also, we should have a bunch of healing stuff. Yeah, there we go. There we go.
My philosophy is to go full strength.
What's her philosophy? I'm not sure what her philosophy is. I don't know if I've heard what her philosophy is yet.
Twin moons!
There we go.
This is a piece of cake.
Pretty much just want to get his weapon level up so we can learn more things with the broadsword.
My philosophy is to go full strength.
Oh, that's her philosophy. Okay. I wasn't certain.
Counter.
Haha. Couldn't hit me. Tiger Blitz.
Tiger Blitz!
Barrel counter.
This is a piece of cake.
All right. And yes, let's go through. Hope there's not too many levels to this. There's one thing that I have been, there's one thing that I have been traumatized by in gaming. It's thanks to Atlas, and Atlas having, like, hey, you're going to go through a tower that has, like, 8,000 levels to it. Death Kettle! The Death Kettle.
Twin moons!
There we go. Armadillo shell and a wrath lure. Don't know what a wrath lure is, but don't like these tick masks.
You're open!
Does anyone remember the Tick? The live-action Tick? Oh, ow, stop it! Stop that! Stop that! Let me up! Wow. Rude. Ow, ow. Okay, there we go. No, we broke a little sweat. They were kind of beefy. I want to use another one of those things to show where everything's at. Okay, cool. So we can... yeah. There's 2 treasures to get here. Oh yeah, we need some gems. Shims achieved. I didn't get the sneak. Oh well. Let me get an attack off. You are being so rude right now. So rude. Would you? I can't even block in time. There we go. And that's all of them, right? That is all right. We're getting so much moolah. Oh, it's 2 big chims.
Damn, this is bad.
Damn it. I knew that was gonna happen. Oh well. There we go. There's a Rengeki.
This is a piece of cake.
I wonder what it's gonna take to get our weapon level up on this. Oh, no, no. Ah! Don't mean to piss you off, lady. They just keep hitting me. Boom. And another boom. I should have Rengeki'd the other one. Would have actually done damage to
it. This is a piece of cake.
I wonder if we ever get the saw blade that he had in the that opening cinematic. Oop, smashy. Chest. Solution soda.
Here goes.
And there we go, another one.
I didn't even break a sweat.
Okay, straightforward.
My
Surprise attack, yes.
to go full strength.
Oh, killed them both,
I
alright.
didn't even break a sweat.
Chims, chims? Yes, chims. Nope, 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 nope. I want the chims. We get them all? Okay, we got them all. Alright, now we go south. And sneak attack.
Wind moons.
Ow. Oh, what? Oh, I guess. Okay. My R1 wasn't full up. That was weird. And smashy! I need to use these fairy orbs more often. That's really helpful. Cutscene time.
All right, enough's enough. I want to know what's going on.
You saw what Sirius was like?
Yeah, it was kind of odd. Was he always like that?
It's your... Ever since you became the Demon Palace's Emperor, Sirius has been acting weird.
He's acting weird?
Sirius, he has decided to no longer come to Piccolo. It's such a tragedy. He was always so proud of how he used to perfect his skill in the arena. And now he...
All of you are to blame. That's what you get for attempting to steal it.
Ever since he decided to pair up with that wing guy and that naked guy, he's completely lost his mind.
There's a naked guy involved? What now?
No! No! That's not serious!
Come to think of it, Pi mentioned that an Ida signal had been reported at the Holy Palace in her email. Could Sirius have been taken over by Ida, like Entrance was? Then there are the other two who were with him. What about them? The winged guy and the naked guy. Could they be the same ones that were together with Tri-Edge on the Ida server?
I mean, probably
Sirius and
yes.
I, we used to love to argue whenever we saw each other. He was always so hard-headed about everything, and I would never be honest about anything. That day, the day I lost to you in the tournament, I just didn't know what to do with myself anymore. All my confidence and bluster was just for show. Just the thought of fighting you again made my legs shake and my head spin. My throat would even go dry. I didn't even know why I'd lost. I just didn't want to experience that kind of humiliation again. The notion of becoming emperor again seemed almost absurd. That's why I told Sirius that I wasn't coming back to Piccolo.
What do you think you're doing? That which I wish to protect is the only faith worthy enough for the attention of the Emperor's throne. And all of the effort and bravery that is required to defeat a strong opponent, that is my purpose and my pride. There was once a time when you used to understand that.
Sirius.
I want you and I to understand each other. All of these feelings, this faith, Alkaid, it's because of you.
It was like I'd had the wind knocked out of me. Somewhere along the way, I'd become obsessed with protecting what I had built up, and had forgotten all the things that had been important to me, like meaning, faith, and pride. It was only natural that I lost you. Haseo, I need you to help me!
Alkaid, you...
Please, I need to talk to Sirius more than anything. I need to know why he's been acting like that. He'll never listen to me if I just approach him straightforwardly. There's nothing more I can do on my own. Sirius, was always particular about fighting in the arena. If I can make my way through the tournament and get to fight him directly, I might be able to find something out. Please, please, Haseo, please, enter the tournament with me. I'm sure we could fight our way to the top if we entered together. I guess I'm asking too much. Yeah, I know I am. I'm sorry to trouble you, really. Look, just forget I ever said anything, okay? Well, that's all I wanted to say.
Hey!
Oh, that's right. I'm gonna let you have the treasure box. It's to make up for my obnoxious request, okay?
Well, okay then. So, are we gonna have to go through the fighting tournament again for the plot? Kinda weird to have that be like a central plot thing twice in a row. Wonder if it's a like a misdirect or something, maybe.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I pulled you into this. Look, just forget anything I said earlier, okay? See ya!
Hey, when's the Holy Palace tournament?
Huh?
If we fight our way through the tournament, we might find out why Sirius started acting strange, right?
Haseo!
And don't get the wrong idea. I'm not doing this for your sake or Sirius's.
Huh?
If the reason for Sirius's change of heart is Ida's influence, then that winged guy and naked guy must be...
Epitaphs call Ida, and Ida calls epitaphs.
Yeah, just like Ovan said.
Why is it so quickly accepted that there is a enemy now called Naked Guy? I mean, I remember the two guys, but I don't remember either of them being naked, and now we're just calling him the Naked Guy. Why are we accepting Naked Guy? Why did Naked Guy happen? Why? Why not Scantily Clad Guy, or Guy with a Codpiece? Naked Guy? Okay. I don't know, but I'm loving it. Are we just gonna fight a naked guy, just sitting there, just standing there naked? Like, will we have the strength to fight a naked guy? Okay, she really wants to help Sirius. Guess I'll do what I can to help her and Sirius. I'll need to bring Alcade with me if I'm going to register for the tournament. Well, good thing we already have her in our party, then. Yeah. He watched Naked and Afraid, and he's afraid. Also, it might be a thing again. I mean, Sailor Moon's ultimate form is nude. He swings his sword at you while his sword also swings freely. Ah! This is my rifle, this is my gun, this is for pleasure, this is for fun. Let's see. I wonder... We're gonna go check a couple things real quick. Wow, we got a crap ton of money. I love it. 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 Alright, so we're gonna put that up for display. Put that up. Put that up. Put that up. And put that up. So what I wonder is if I can get a better weapon for Haseo by any chance. Cool, so we can get Broad Gurren. And we can get the Spin Ribs. We'll buy 5 Spin Ribs. And 5 Broad Gurrens. And we're gonna go alchemize real quick. I'm glad that she's just such a calm and chill doggo. The calmest and the chillest. One might even say the illest. Although it's funny though, whenever I come out to the farm and go into the house, she, you know, obviously she can hear as soon as the back door is opened, and she'll be right up against the door that separates the back room from the kitchen, just barking up a storm and just like yelping a bunch, waiting for you know, it doesn't matter who it is, anybody that's coming in, she's just waiting there and yelping, waiting for them to come in so that she can lick their legs and spin around them and get pets and everything. All right. So we're gonna alchemize. I think I want to alchemize Spin Ribs first.
It's done! It's done!
Oh, we needed 6 of them, didn't we? Yeah, I needed an extra one if I wanted to make it plus 5. Oh. Aha. Yeah, let's use that.
It's done! It's done!
And now we're poor again. Alright. So yeah, we're gonna equip Spin Ribs. Actually, you know what? No. We will keep the Broad Gurren equipped for now. Just to see if we can't get that, that level up. There we go. So I wonder, can we only... Okay. Let's have him in our party. Because he's, yeah. Like, I wonder if it has to only be us and Alcade, or if, we need to build a 3-person party. I guess we'll find out when we get there. To Lumina Cloth we go. Oh no, wrong way. Oh yeah, hey, we should save. Is this the save one? Yeah, we should save real quick. All right. Arena rules state that the Emperor for another palace cannot participate in a different palace's tournaments. For an Emperor to participate, they must give up their Emperor status. Oh, okay. Ah, so I have to, okay.
All right, registration complete. What?
You gave up the Emperor's throne so easily.
I guess. It's not like I was in the tournament to become the Emperor anyway. Even without a fancy title, the fact that I beat Entrance will never go away.
That sounds exactly like something Sirius would say. Thank you, Haseo.
Huh? What for?
Will you know, go on adventures with me again sometime?
Sure.
Really? That's great. So, I'll see you around then. And just so you know, I'm persistent and I never give up. So, you'd better invite me sometime, okay? I'll never forgive you if you don't.
I'm getting
Ida
some real,
attached to Sirius, and the winged guy, and the naked guy who were with him. Epitaph's call to Ida. Huh. Hopefully, this will get me one step closer to the truth. Guess I'll log out and go check my email.
Getting some vibes from her, and, you know, the blushing added to those vibes. Alright, well, hi Pyros. Sorry that I brought you here and immediately logging out. Hi Daisy. Hi Daisy May. Yeah, hi. Hi Pupper. Yeah. 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 Oh. Got your swirlies? Yeah? Yeah. Nope. What you doing? Well. Yeah. Oh, no, okay, no. Ah. I know what you're trying to get to, yeah. You look defeated now, dog. You look defeated. Like I just ruined your whole plan to try and get to your treats. Haseo, have you ever tried playing Crimson Versus now that it's back online? Maybe a card game, but after you set up your cards, it does all the battling for you, so it's easy for beginners to get started. Why not try it out? Just go to the Crimson Versus icon on your desktop to get started. Look at her, she's so deflated. Doggy. You've proved eligible to compete in the Holy Palace Arena Tournament. If you wish to participate in the tournament, please register at the arena counter found in Lumina Cloth.
I'll go to the arena counter and register for the tournament. If we can make our way through the tournament, I can fight Sirius.
You know that legally I can't move now, right? Like, this is... I'm stuck like this for the rest of the stream. So let's get our rapport up with Alkaid. And also, I think we need to send one to Pyrrhus. Oh, we should clear out that new over here. Oh, yeah, we should, huh. I'm not sure if more dots or less dots means better. We'll send, oh no, I guess we can't send one to, oh, because we've already sent one of that type to Adelie. We haven't sent one to this, though. Alright, so back in. Are you comfy, dog? I hope you're comfy. Yeah?
Pie?
It seems you'll be taking part in the Holy Palace tournament.
So Master Yada sees all and knows all, huh? I guess he still gets his jollies from spying on others.
Try not to forget. That's also the reason you can get information on Triage and Shino, alright? I have a message from Master Yada. First, Sirius was reported to have a strong Ida signal coming from him.
Then Sirius has...
possibly been affected by Ida in much the way Endurance was.
Is the Ida attached to Sirius the same as the one that stole Adelie's epitaph?
It's all currently under investigation. As soon as we know more, I'll let you know. Secondly, since the Ida server incident, the number of illegally modified players has increased.
Yeah, so? Isn't that CC Corp's problem?
CC Corp is unable to control those players' IDs.
What? Then that would mean they're all...
Yes. They all have a faint Ida signal coming from them. Acting outside the limitations of the game, abnormal behavior. It's safe to assume that Ida has gone beyond merely corroding the game and has now started to affect the players as well.
How can that be? I mean, this isn't an Ida server, is it?
This is just a guess, but perhaps some of the players who returned from the Ida server were infected by Ida while they were there. All it would take would be a few to start, and the infection would quickly spread from player to player.
Wow, just like the flu.
The situation is becoming worse by the minute. We need to take immediate action. Also, in his own way, Master Yada is, well, concerned about you and the girl.
Huh. Concerned, huh?
The girl is concerned about you too. You know, be good to her.
Adelie. Alkaid and I are gonna need another team member. And there's no way I could invite Kun or Pai.
Yeah, I was wondering who they were referring to there, if they meant Alkaid or if they meant Adelie.
Haseo?
Adelie.
Are you competing in the arena?
Yeah, I'm joining the Holy Palace tournament.
Wow! So you're aiming to be another emperor, huh?
Not exactly. I joined the tournament in order to investigate Ida.
Ida?
The Holy Palace Emperor, Sirius, has reportedly been infected by it. It also might be...
The Ida that stole my epitaph?
Yes.
So, you're doing this for me?
It works out that way.
When I was in the Ida server, I learned a lot of things from Master Yada. About Tri-Edge and the Lost Ones. And how Shino has been in a coma. I didn't know anything. I wanted to apologize to you. I'm sorry. You were always doing your best to try and find a way to cure Shino. And yet, I was only thinking of myself. I'm really sorry.
It's true that I was frustrated with you for looking like Shino. You don't have to apologize, all right?
Oh, the tournament. If you'd like me to, No, I'll enter too.
Huh?
I can't let things go on like this. I can't keep waiting around and relying only on others. After all, Ida and the epitaphs are my problems too. Please let me join your team, Haseo. I promise I won't get in your way. I'll do my best to become really strong.
Right now, it's just me and Alcade. But, we still have a spot open.
Then...
You understand, right? There's no way we can lose this fight.
I know. I won't lose. Really. I promise.
Thank you for registering for the Holy Palace Tournament. Good luck in the arena. We will be informing you of your first match of the day via email.
Good. That takes care of registration. Now... I'll contact you once I receive word of the tournament. Make sure to level up in the meantime.
Oh, Haseo, thank you so much!
So my tournament team members are me, Alcade, and Adelie. Huh. I just hope she doesn't get too worked up and tire herself out. Guess I'll log out and check my email or something.
The catchphrase of this game. Guess I'll log out and check my email. Also, I just remembered I completely forgot to take everything but my thyroid medicine today. I completely forgot to take my lithium, my Adderall, my lamotrigine. Yeah. That's not good. That's not good. We get 2 replies to greeting cards. Thank you for the greeting card. I feel like today is going to be a great day. You made me so happy. You always act like a real rough and tough character, but you're actually very polite and well-mannered, aren't you? I hope I get to see the kind Haseo when I'm around. Let's form a party and go adventuring sometime soon. I hope you get to see the kind Haseo too, because Haseo's kind of been a dick to you. And greetings to you, on the basis of our being like-minded friends. May the stars shine upon you until the end of your journey. Alright then. I want to see how good you really are. Here's a quest that should be perfect. Cat smiles silently. Twisted name for a twisted guy, don't you think? You can sign up for this quest at the Doldana quest shop. Don't forget to invite me. Oh, I almost forgot. This quest requires 3 people, so bring whoever you think would work for the 3rd. Don't keep me waiting.
It looks like Alcade is feeling a lot better. I guess I'll hang out with her for a bit.
Okay, so I think what we'll do is we'll do that quest, and then I think we will call the stream for the night. That way I've got time to run in town and grab some supper and take the meds, all of the meds that I completely forgot to take. I knew something was off, and I think I got distracted between
Alcade has
making
invited
sure
me to join her on a quest. Doldana's cat smiles silently, huh?
I think I got distracted between making sure that everything was good for Daisy and getting all my other routine stuff done. We can't invite Adelaide. Okay, well, bring in Alcade. And let's bring in Pyros. We don't use Pyros much. And so... also, do we have anything for you, buddy? Yeah, we'll give you that. So then, let's do a trade. Do you have anything we can trade for? A scythe? Huh. Interesting. Carol, do AFK for a minute? No problem, no problem. Okay, so she's already pretty well kitted out, so yeah, we're good there. Actually, I guess that would be an improvement for us, so let's give her that. There we go. Alright, so we're gonna go pick up a quest. The White Malice Cat. Ooh.
Hey!
How are you doing? My name is Dr. Powell. I am researching lucky animals. Specifically, I am collecting and analyzing the lucky data that lucky animals possess. About 1 week ago, I went to a certain field to investigate their ecology.
Wow!
Upon doing this, I was blessed with the sight of an animal I had never seen before. It was a cat who looked as if all its white fur was made out of clouds. A monster? No, that's not right. It was the unlucky animal Malice Cat. I discovered the incredibly rare white Malice Cat.
Oh no!
It was very quick and disappeared from my sight in an instant. I would like you three to bring back the data of a white Malice Cat.
There you go.
I will entrust you with this as well.
Okay.
If you kick a lucky animal while carrying that, it will automatically record the lucky data you have acquired by doing so. I would like you to record the lucky data of a white Malice Cat using that item. I pray you are successful.
That NPC has an odd way of talking.
Hey, I was talking just fine, asshole.
Basically, kick or be haunted.
I don't care if it's a lucky animal or an unlucky animal or a fish wearing a dress. Real men persevere.
So we just have to go and find the White Malice Cat and give it a nice kick, huh?
Okay then, Pyros. Pyros getting all alpha on us. Freaking Cosmo. Who would have thought Cosmo would be all alpha? Okay. Ah, Earth. Okay, so we need to customize hers by taking off the Earth attack.
All right. I wonder where it could be.
I would kind of like to see the fish wearing a dress Pyros just mentioned, please. If we can find it. I might have to put that in as an extra channel reward. Oh, kitty. You got cursed by the unlucky animal. Seems that your max HP and SP will be halved while in this area. Ooh.
Hey there, you adventurers! You'd better listen up and listen good. This here area is my territory. You got that? Mine and nobody else's. You're trespassing. Anyone who comes here without my permission will be cursed until the day they die.
Was not expecting the cat to talk.
This could get pretty tough while we're in this area.
Oh, such a shame. If he had only come my way, I would have sent him soaring with my super counter kick.
You've done it now.
Alright, let's find this cat. Uh-oh. No, no. Turn away, turn away. Turn away. There we go.
I'm getting goosebumps!
Did you see my uber secret super attack?
No, we did not, Pyros. We did not. I wonder what prompt they gave the voice actors for those characters. Like, give us your most outrageous yet understandable voice. Here, we want you to do like 10 shots and then start voice acting.
You're open!
I didn't even break a sweat.
Okay. That's right. Can we... Yeah. There we go.
This is a piece of cake.
Almost for a second there, I couldn't tell Pyros from the enemy.
I'll crush.
Sneak attack. I didn't get the Rengeki.
We are invincible!
I never get a Rengeki. There we go, Rengeki!
Twin moons!
Come back next time.
It was rigged. Oh no. Got it.
It's to go full
Nice.
strength.
Now that was a good fight.
Damn, this is bad.
Still no weapon level up somehow. And this should be where the kitty is. Where are you at, kitty?
Oh, my blood is boiling now.
This is a piece of cake.
Oh. Nope. Yeah, it's up here. There you are.
Hey, I found him.
All right, we got him.
Your evil doing days are now at an end.
So you've come, foolish adventurers! Just try and kick me if you can!
Oh, we're gonna kick you. Lucky animals are mysterious creatures that can be found in some areas. If you approach one, it will give you various curses. However, there are also lucky animals that bring luck. They have the music symbol on top of their heads. Yeah. Oh, come on. Come on, I had you. I had you dead to rights. There we go. Come here, come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Haha. Gotcha.
No way! Impossible! Don't think that I would be kicked like that by mere humans! Yahoo!
Poor kitty.
We did it, Haseo!
There is no way in hell that a cat could ever compare to a Doberman!
All that's left is to go back to the quest shop.
Cosmo's really full of himself.
Wow!
Ah, so you were successful. I'm quite pleased to hear that. Now I'll be able to make more advances in my lucky animal research.
Okay.
I must thank you.
Wow!
Oh, yes, yes. My house is in Makanu's Alchemy District. I have many jobs I'd like to request of capable people like yourselves. I hope you'll come visit me sometime when circumstances permit.
Hey!
Allow me to wish you well until we meet again.
You're pretty good. For a low-life cheating bastard, that is.
Ouch.
Think so?
You know, it's okay to call on me if you ever need my help.
If she wants me to invite her again, she should say so. She isn't very straightforward, is she?
She's typical anime love interest. Yeah, it happens. Well, there we go. And we have new mail. So we will log out. And we will save. And then I think that's going to be the end of the stream. I know it's a little bit early, not the full 4 hours, but yeah, I want to run in town and get some food for supper, and I'm gonna take some of my pills. I don't think I'm gonna take my Adderall this late at night. That probably won't be a good deal. And save. Yeah, hi Daisy. Hi Daisy friend. Yeah. 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 Alrighty. Oh. Okay, so let's go ahead and get to our end screen here. Gotta end on a treat? Well, let's get Daisy a treat then. Oh yeah, you get one of these ones. Yeah, one of the tiny chewy bone things. I think it's like a peanut butter thing. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Oh, she was excited about that. Yeah. 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 Yeah, Daisy. Yeah. You got spoiled today, didn't you? Yeah. Oh, there we go. All right. So yeah, let's go ahead and head to our end stream here. And yeah, it looks like we got some people we can invade tonight. I think we'll invade Viara, because Viara was hanging out with us. We'll go and invade Viara. So yeah, thank you all so much for coming out, for being here, for hanging out, for chilling with me, and for chilling with Daisy as well. I know Daisy very much appreciates it, don't you? Don't you, Dougie? Yeah. So yeah, thank you so much for coming out, for giving a warm welcome to our lovely stream guest here, who I'm sure will be back on a stream in the future for sure. And yeah, just thanks for chilling with me. Thanks for being here and being cool and being awesome. I'll be back tomorrow around 5 or 6 p.m. Central. I will be doing Final Fantasy XIV. We're going to get through more of the Hildebrand side quests. But also, there's a possibility that me and Audie and some other people will be doing a new trial. Well, a new trial for them. It's a trial from the patch content of Endwalker. So yeah, we may be doing a joint stream as well. So definitely tune in for that. Hope you'll be around. Hope you'll be there. Always means a lot to me when you all come out. It just means the world to me when I've got people to hang out with as we play video games and talk about stuff. And I know it meant the world to Daisy to be so loved. Yeah. So yeah, again, thank you so much. And yeah. Again, don't forget that you do have a community here that cares about you. You do have people here that care about you, that want you to be happy, to be successful, to have the best you can in life and have everything you can. So never be afraid to come out, to reach out, whether it's here, whether it's on the Discord, whether it's reaching out to me on social media. Never be afraid to do that, because we care about you and we want the best that you can get. We want the best that you can get in life. So yeah, just don't forget that. We care about you. So yeah, with that, we're going to raid over to Viara, who is playing Gundam Evolution. So get to witness some epic mecha Gundam fights. That'll be pretty cool. Y'all have a good rest of your night. Have a good start to your Sunday. And again, I hope to see you tomorrow. Hope to catch you for the Final Fantasy stream. But if not, we'll catch you next time.